Chukwudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukwudi, that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind but also your pocket. Click on the link below to get registered. See you there. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol, and you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways like stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below and join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 68. I'm sure you're wondering, why do we have the scene like this? Well, it's because we are talking about privacy, cryptocurrency privacy, untraceable, right? So you're just going to be seeing my face. That's exactly the idea, right? Okay, so welcome everybody to this amazing session. And for tonight, we are going to be talking about untraceable crypto privacy. Now, a lot of people do not know that cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, is traceable. Ethereum is traceable, and so many other coins are traceable. Now, let me tell you a brief story. In 2011 to 2013, there existed an online store called Silk Road. Silk Road. This store was, of course, selling in the dark web, and they sold all manner of stuffs. Of course, anything going on in the dark web, you know, there's some form of illegality from ammunitions and the rest of them. Yeah. Okay, so the FBI monitored the transaction on this platform for 2 years. And guess what? Eventually, they were able to trace the young man and they were able to pick him up. And they seized a lot of Bitcoin from him. I'm sure you can go and read about it. It's called the Silk Road story. Now, after that, a lot of things happened. Now, people felt that even though your Bitcoin, your blockchain, your Ethereum wallet address does not directly link your identity, your real life identity, there is still some form of connection between the both of them, right? And now let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know. We're in an era of centralized exchanges. A lot of people want to get into crypto, and unlike when we started, a lot of people want to get into crypto now, and the first thing they are looking for is what? Centralized exchange. They are looking for a centralized exchange that they can use to trade. They are trying to create an account on Binance. They're trying to create an account on Luno and all of this. And before you create an account on any of these platforms, guess what? You'll be expected to do what? KYC, right? You'll be expected to do KYC. And when you start doing KYC, what happens? KYC simply means know your customer. And know your customer means you are giving your full detail to the exchange. Giving your full detail to the exchange means every crypto transaction you've ever done is traceable and traceable to you. Now, you need to understand that the whole idea of what Satoshi Nakamoto gave us was anonymity. That's why till today nobody knows Satoshi. Anonymity. He's anonymous, right? Okay, so but for tonight we are going to be looking at cryptocurrency. Now, privacy. Now, because of this whole Silk Road story, yeah, some developers decided, can we not create a token that is untraceable, that cannot be traced? And that was what led to the invention of privacy tokens. Privacy tokens. Now, privacy tokens are a category of cryptocurrencies that enhance privacy and anonymity on the blockchain network. Now, if I send you Bitcoin today, and you send the Bitcoin to Mr. A sends it to Mr. B sends it to Mr. C, I can follow the Bitcoin I sent you through your wallet to Mr. A, to Mr. B, to Mr. C, and I can pick you up. Right? But with privacy tokens, that can work. With privacy tokens, we have fungibility. Every token looks alike. There are no identical, for things like Bitcoin, we have unique addresses. But for privacy tokens, there are no unique codes for each of the tokens. They're all fungible. Right? So privacy tokens, they employ various cryptographic methods to ensure that they obfuscate the entire information. Right? Unlike the normal transaction where your Bitcoin, this thing where the sender address is visible, receiver address is visible, transaction amount is visible, privacy tokens cover all this information. Right? Now, why are these tokens important? One, privacy. Remember, the same people that came for the Silk Road guys are the government. Guess what's happening in Nigeria now? We have the government, through Binance, trying to get the top 100 users on Binance. This defeats the whole idea of privacy. It defeats the whole idea of cryptocurrency. If the government can get access to that information, then it means that there's no privacy. And guess what? Everybody is using a centralized exchange. So there is need for people to know that there's an alternative. So if you want to perform some kind of transactions that you want untraceable, that you want completely private, then this is the way. Remember, the idea of cryptocurrency is anonymity in transaction, right? Now, one of the importance we said is enhanced privacy. The sender details, the recipient details are not there. Then anonymity. There is no way. There is no way. See, privacy tokens allow users to transact completely anonymously without revealing identity or transaction history. So you cannot collect my wallet address and check out my transaction history, right? Anonymity. So if you value privacy, or there's a particular transaction that you don't want to be traced back to you, anonymity. Now, please be informed that this particular session of the 100 days is purely for education. Number 3, importance of privacy tokens, fungibility. Fungibility. Now, like I said earlier, that if I send Bitcoin to Mr. A sends to Mr. B sends to Mr. C, I can trace that Bitcoin because every Bitcoin has a unique identifier. Just the same way every Naira note has a unique code. The same thing. But one unit of a privacy token is as valuable and interchangeable as any other unit. That's the beauty. Fungibility. You can't trace it. Number 4, protection against surveillance. Now we are in an era where there's surveillance in everything. I'm sure we are seeing it. You see what happened to FTX, what happened to, you see the kind of power that the United States government, for instance, has over centralized exchanges. Binance.us, Coinbase, and the rest of them. You would understand that there is still need for us to still live outside of these government agencies and corporations. And let's make it, and this privacy tokens makes it difficult or almost impossible. So if you are seeking almost impossible for your transactions to be traced. So if the governments are looking to trace your transactions, guess what? Privacy tokens is what you should be doing to avoid that. Then number 5, financial autonomy. Privacy tokens gives every individual the power to maintain control over their finance. You are in full control, 100%, 100% of your finance, right? Now, this is going to be a very short video because I want you to get the point. Privacy. If you are involved in any form of financial transactions that you don't want to be traceable, guess what? You should be transacting with privacy tokens. And even if, yes, you are dealing with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest, look for a way to get your money through a privacy token. This will reduce every form of trace. And guess what? You also don't want to be doing it on a centralized exchange. It defeats the whole idea. Now, what are some of the features of privacy tokens? Of course, privacy, number 1. Anonymity, number 2. And transactions cannot be traced. Transactions cannot be traced, right? The benefits are enormous. The benefits are enormous. So let's look at some of the benefits of privacy tokens, right? Now, if we remember there was, just after NSAS, there was a similar protest that went on in Canada. And guess what? The Canadian government did exactly the same thing the Nigerian government did. Everybody that sponsored that protest, their accounts were frozen. And Canadian government went as far as asking decentralized wallet to provide the details of individuals that sponsored with crypto. Of course, you can't do that with decentralized wallet. But if it's with a centralized wallet, like your Binance and the rest, they would easily get all that information. Now, but let me tell you something very sweet. You see privacy tokens, their advantages are so much. So much. Now, number 1, you are out of the radar of the government. You are out of the government's radar. Number 2, you can do any amount, any volume, and still remain anonymous. Number 3, can I tell you one of the things that sent Hush Puppy to jail? Traceable transactions. Traceable transactions. Remember, this is for educational purposes only. Now, the reason the government is after the top 100 users of Binance is because they want to get the volume they are doing. And you know they get it. They can get it and they will get it if they take Binance to court. Right? Now, if that happens and the government gets access to that information, then you understand why I say centralized exchanges don't provide any form of anonymity, and it defeats the whole idea of Satoshi Nakamoto. Right? Now, I'm going to give you some examples of privacy tokens. Number 1, Monero. Number 2, Dash. Number 3, PVEX. Right? PVEX. Number 4, Veg. Number 5, Zcash. And there's so many others. And I'm sure you would have seen ZK. You would have been seeing some ZK this, ZK that, zero knowledge. This is a privacy enhancing technology. ZK. So, guys, what I want to tell you today is why not take time and look at what's going on in the crypto privacy space? Keep your transactions private, away from the government, away from just anybody. Do you understand? Now, some of the use cases of this is, of course, protect yourself against surveillance, protect yourself against censorship, financial privacy, confidentiality. If you want to do some kind of transaction that you want confidential, if you want to do some kind of transaction that you want confidential, and if you want to prevent coin tracing, especially if you know you deal with exchanging cryptocurrencies for people you call working boys. Now, why am I telling you this? A lot of crypto guys that buy and sell crypto vendors, don't know the source of the crypto that they are trading. And if someone gets cryptocurrency from a fraudulent source, you could go in for it if that coin is traced to you. So if you know that you are not sure of the source of your whoever your client, do well to pass that cryptocurrency through a privacy token so you can take off the trade. And I'm sure you'll be safe. Thank you. I hope you gained something. Now, please, this is between me and you. Privacy tokens are untraceable. And if you have clients that are into shady deals and you're a crypto vendor, please, you want to make sure you pass those cryptocurrencies through privacy tokens. Remember, this video is for educational purposes only. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you.